What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode with your boy Phrankleen. If this is your first time, be sure to like and subscribe, look around, check out my videos, and if you got any comments, leave your comments below. Let's keep that conversation going. For those of you who are my returning subscribers and supporters, thank you for the love. Right, so this one is about an email that I got from one of you guys. So this gentleman, bit hilarious, but you know, I have to take it seriously. He talked about his missus, basically said his cucumber is, you know what I mean by cucumber, right? He's flaccid, non-functional, and all that. Even though it cracked me up, I've got to be honest, I'm only human. I've got to then, you know, be serious about someone else's plight and someone else's, you know, situation. And there's a reason why this caught my attention, even as a dude. So I'll give you a quick background into this gentleman's situation. So according to the email, so he said stuff about they've been married for close to about 6 to 7 years now. So then he said he started having problems with, put it quite simply, erectile dysfunction. Okay, so he would be flaccid or wouldn't last too long, premature ejaculation and stuff like that. And anyway, the sex life gone down the drain, absolutely down the drain, as I said. So of course that's having an adverse effect on the marriage and the relationship. So I think they had a massive argument about some things. Okay, and then I'm suspecting he must have, you know, maybe out of frustration, the wife said his cucumber is flaccid and worthless. I mean, if those were the exact words, I think they're very hurtful to have come from your partner who's been with you for donkey years and they've got kids. But I'm going to approach this from an angle where I believe someone will hopefully learn from this. It's a particular topic that interests me personally. Now, as you'd appreciate, sex forms a major part of our lives, relationship and stuff. Okay, unfortunately, some of us in our communities, due to religion, a lot of people have been blinded to, you know, feel certain way about sex or have certain interpretation or don't do too much or whatever. Sometimes it's with you and someone you're consenting, you know, you both have mutual consent. Particularly, you know, if you're married and stuff, believe me, it forms a major part. Of course, if someone has got health problems and all that issue, that's a totally different conversation, which I'm going to come to in a moment. It's starting to drizzle now. Anyway, so this gentleman's issue, erectile, you know, dysfunction and stuff. But the reason why I said this really caught my attention is I'm a dude, and believe me, there's a huge number of men. Men are naturally very egotistical, and I'm not sure if some of you have noticed the trend nowadays where a lot of people are reliant on so many drinks and alcoholic drinks and stuff. I don't drink, you know, to sort of get themselves going or get prepared for what's going to go down. I mean, it's medically acceptable that some people do take things like Viagra. You know, it's even prescribed by doctors if there's a Viagra, if there's a need to and stuff. But my point is, for the most part, one of the reasons why we suffer as men is, one, your lifestyle. Two, there's so many factors. Stress, my God, stress is a major killer. You're living in the West, it doesn't necessarily mean because you live in the West. Even in Africa, you're chasing money, bills, things are not going too good. You're a family, you're a family man, you're a husband, you're a dad. There's so many challenges. Now, your workplace, where you work, your lifestyle, maybe you work very long hours, very stressful. There's a major demand on your neck 24/7. And our eating habits also. And you know, like I said, lifestyle. If you drink a lot, you know, a lot of guys, alcohol 24/7, the very abuse of your body, those things will have a knock-on effect on your private part. It's always fantastic when you're in a relationship, when you have a healthy. That's why it's always very important. You have a healthy relationship with your partner, your missus, and if you have a mutual understanding, you'll be able to work together lend support, because unfortunately, even for men that are older, there's a very huge amount of misconception about sex and how the body works and stuff like that. Men, some of us as young men, have grown to be like, you've got to be a stud, you've got to be a stallion, you've got to be able to smash 24/7. Of course, you've got to be able to put it down, you know, make sweet love to your woman and stuff. But one of the harsh realities about life is life happens. Okay, there are people, one point, boom, boom, they can get it going, they can smash 2-3 rounds and they're good, you know, wake up tomorrow, put it down. They can lay, you know, more wood than the pencil factory and, you know, have sex whenever they want. But as soon as the lifestyle goes downhill, or sometimes medical issues, I've known people with underlying health problems. Some people are even walking around. One of the dangerous ones is you may be diabetic. There's so many things that it may not have played out yet. And like I say, men are very egotistical. Most men don't go to the doctor. We don't accept that we've got issues. We don't accept that we need to go and have a checkup and stuff. So, and the truth is, if you're in the middle of sex or love making with your partner and you're trying to bang it out, and man, you just lose your erection, right? You go flaccid. It immediately, instantaneously messes with your mind, right? You're struggling mentally, and that's where the battle is. It's very hard, it's very difficult. This is real life here, man. And so many guys lie, and I'm sure women, you know, women, you see men in their full form, you know, even from being young men are known to, you know, lie about the size of their genitals and stuff. But that's not the focus here. It's a very funny thing from being, you know, boys and stuff. Even you see around older men, and there's this huge misconception about your genital has got to be as huge as that of a horse before you can make love to a woman, which is a lot of myth and lies that have been disseminated for so long and passed around. It's really about what you do with what you have. It's like saying, this is my height. There's absolutely nothing I can do about my height, right? I'm taller than millions of people across the world. And there are also millions, hundreds of thousands, or multi-millions of people that are also taller than me. This is my frame, this is my size, this is what I look like. You really can't, one of the things I can improve is I can improve my health. You can go to the gym, you can lose weight, you can exercise more, which even I'm talking now, I'm back in that sort of lifestyle now, whereby, you know, cycling, going back into the gym and exercising. Exercising is very important. Cut down on your, you know, abuse of alcohol, drinking all the time. I cannot knock you if you like to drink, but too much of everything is bad. If you're sedentary, you know, your waistline, you've got to be a pot belly going on, too many sugars in your body. Trust me, I'm not a medical doctor, so I'm sort of approaching this carefully because I have a ton of respect for that profession. But what's important is, it's very important that we have frequent medical checkups. Speak to professionals. You know, this gentleman, it's funny. You know, he talked about, oh, my wife doesn't want my cucumber and stuff. Yeah, she might have said that out of spite, but I can assure you, there is a ton of women in relationships that are sexually frustrated. Equally men, you know, some women lose their libido, their sexual drive, just because of childbirth. This is what I'm saying, that it's fascinating the way the human body works. Some women might be sexually active, and as soon as they start having babies, the body just takes a completely different turn. Some women after C-section, and the libido, the will to have sex, the drive just depletes. It's not them doing it. And again, for some people, it might be there's a lot of emotional complexity involved. They're not turned on towards that particular person, and mentally they're struggling to even look at you, and talk less of being able to lay on their back and wanting to have sex with you. And the same thing with men. There's so many factors. Stress is a major one. Believe me, speak to any medical professional, they'll tell you. The lifestyle, you know, let's think about cycling, push-ups, changing what we eat and stuff like that. And the truth again is, as you grow older, the body starts to change. What you were like when you were 18-year-old or 19-year-old and stuff like that, it wouldn't be the same if you're in your late 30s or your early 40s or your mid 40s or even going towards your 50s or even in your 50s. But it's important that you have a healthy lifestyle. A lot of people, and particularly for us who are Africans, you know our food. You know, I'm a foodie. Our food, they're great, eba, pounded yam, all this lovely food. They're great, but they're carb ridden, they're sugar ridden. Those foods are number one major killers. Believe me, they're nice when they hit your taste bud. But when you have to eat pounded yam this much, bear in mind you're eating a lot more than your body can take. It's nice when it hits your taste bud. It's nice when you fill that belly with your how do you say, your bowl of amala and everything that you like to enjoy. But when you consume that and it becomes a pattern, your pork belly, of course, it will have effect on you sexually. It will have effect on, take its toll. But overall, I think in order for a man to be able to deal with this, especially if you're in a relationship with a woman, it's nice for both parties to be on the same page, have conversation, go see a doctor. It's very important. Speak to a professional, get professional help, and talk to a professional. And you might be amazed. Do this, stop doing that. Do this, do a bit more exercise, and it will change your life. But sometimes you want to do it right now, you want to smash, you want to get into that sugar wall and smash, and bend the woman over, throw the legs apart and put it down. If that thing won't start, it just won't stop. And the more you push it, the more the mental battle, if that makes sense. Anyway, if you're a woman, if you've got issues, you're struggling, you've put on weight, let me tell you something. One of the best ways you can do it, get in the gym. So what if you go midsection fat? So what if you've got some stretch marks? So what if you've got some cellulite? You've had wonderful children, body has changed, maybe you don't have children, you've put on weight. Do something about it. Diabetes. A lot of people are walking around with diabetes. There's a stat that I read the other day. There's so many people walking around with type 1 and they don't even know they've got it. So yeah. I hope it helps someone, okay? I'm all about being objective. There's so much misconception about sex. Of course, as a man, you want to put it down, you want to smash, you want to make sweet love to your woman. But the truth is, life happens, okay? Do something about it. Work with your woman. Don't be shy. There must be something. If you have to change your life so you can make sweet love to you can enjoy your sex life with your woman, with your partner, of course. And also particularly so you can live long. All right? That's me done, So that brother, I hope your wife sees this video. We shouldn't be, if you're in a healthy relationship, you're a grown man, you're a grown woman, sex and all that stuff. And I get it, A woman wants you to put it down. She wants to enjoy lovemaking. A man also wants to enjoy. Some women are shit in the bedroom. They're crap. But I believe when you work together, you'll find a common ground where there is love and mutual understanding. It's easy to deal with. It's your boy, Phrankleen. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace and love. Let's keep the conversation going, man. Are you a dude? Are you struggling with your cucumber? Peace out. Bye now.